Hi, my name is Peter Dahmen. I am designer and paper artist. Recently I created a pop-up card that was used in a short film. Let me show you how this project came to life. Some weeks ago I received an email from Melissa Crichton, who is Senior Production Manager at the Jim Henson Company. The Jim Henson Company, best known for their famous puppets. Of course, I was very interested in the project. I was asked to design the pop-up card that plays an important role in a short movie. In the story, the main character, Poppy, a girl at the age of 14, makes a beautiful, colorful pop-up of how she imagines her bland beige-colored town. The pop-up card should show the street where Poppy lives, based on the original design of the backdrop, but much more colorful. As a first step, I designed a basic structure that shows 3 pop-ups that can be opened individually. In the next step, I adapted my structural design so it matched the original design of the houses that the client had sent to me. Of course, this model was still much too big, but it served me as a basis to determine all the dimensions for the model in final size. Based on this model, which I developed entirely by hand, I now created all the individual parts on the computer. Here you see the main elements. I cut them from thin white paper and assembled them. Here you see my first models in final size: the florist, the bakery and the bookshop. Now I started to create the color design. There was a very important condition to the coloring. Since all figures were to be filmed in front of a blue screen, my model was not allowed to contain any blue color or any blue tones. At first, I created each building in a monochrome color scheme. This was just an intermediate step in the design process. Later, I would paint the buildings much more colorful. This is my first colored model. As I said, this color design was only an intermediate step. I presented my model to Melissa in a video conference. We discussed in which way the illustration should now be further developed. Each building should show colorful splashes of paint. I created new illustrations for all the pop-up elements, now using the monochrome designs as a basis. Of course, the structures of the buildings should still be clearly visible, so I couldn't paint over the windows and doors. I built a new model and presented it to Melissa. Fortunately, she liked the new design and gave me her approval. This is the final prototype. One thing was very special about this project. Usually, my clients need perfect, flawless models for their film projects. But to tell the story of Tall Poppy, the pop-up card had to be destroyed. In different scenes of the film, the pop-up card would be shown in different degrees of damage. I created not 1, but 4 identical copies of my model and sent them to the film crew in San Francisco, so they could create the different props they would need for the different scenes. Of course, I was very excited to see the finished film. Some weeks have passed until it was released, but now the film Tall Poppy can be seen on the internet. I'm very happy with the result and I really hope you like it too. By clicking on this thumbnail, you can jump directly to the final video here on YouTube. I will also include the link in the video description right below the video. Thanks for watching. If you like my video, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon if you don't want to miss any of my videos. Thanks a lot.